I'm not afraid of anything except boring you. I mean, how much do you really want to hear about a woman you've never met?
Well, you told me all about Mark and Annie. I want to hear about you and Annie.
We were good friends.
So she must have told you when she started going out with Mark, then?
She didn't have to. I mean, I knew right away that something important was going on. I always knew when Annie...
Wait, you're saying that you could sense what she was going through without her telling you? Wow.
Yeah.
You must have been very close friends then.
Yeah, we were.
So, I guess you were till Mark came along, huh? Did she know how you felt about Mark?
I told her that I didn't think he was good enough for her.
But she didn't listen, huh?
No. Well, then it was too late. She wasn't hearing anybody but him.
What did you think was wrong with him? Why didn't you think he was good enough for her?
He just wasn't the kind of guy that she needed.
But you were?
I didn't say that.
Well, you didn't have to.
Look, it was simple. I didn't like Mark Jennings or Kasnoff or whatever the hell he calls himself, and I didn't think he was good enough for her. That's all.
Would anybody have been?
What's that supposed to mean?
My guess is that you would not have approved of anybody that Annie got involved with.
I just wanted her to be happy.
With you. Because you were in love with her. And you still are, aren't you?
Just get out of here. Sam doesn't want to hear anything you have to say, okay?
I can speak for myself. Sam, I just came down here really to warn you. In case you thought he's changed, he hasn't. Trust me.
Look, she's just mad at me because she had a plan to scam Lucinda and I wouldn't help her.
Excuse me, I had a plan. You were in it up to your eyeballs. You were working with Emily?
It's not the way it sounds.
Oh, it isn't? Why don't you ask Lucinda who helped me set her up? Ask her why she sold me her newspaper. You don't think she did it voluntarily, do you?
You shut up, Emily.
You mean to tell me that you helped Emily get the City Times away from my sister?
Yeah, after we scared the hell out of her. It was a great con. You would have appreciated it, really.
Okay, that's enough. You're out of here.
No, I'm not going anywhere until she's heard the whole story.
No, I don't need to hear anymore. I know what my husband's capable of.
Sam, I can explain.
No need to.
Way to go, Sam. I didn't think you had it in you. So can I hang out and watch you throw the bum out?
No. If anybody's leaving, it's you, Emily. I mean what I say, and I want you to get out of here. And if you don't get out of here, I will call the police. I will call
Lucinda,
Washington.
we have to deal with this sometime.
I will call them. I want you out.
No. Not until we deal with this.
Watch me.
Lucinda, come here. We are going to deal with this truth of this situation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The truth about the first night we made love. The truth that what was conceived.
Stop.
The truth that there was a baby. There was a baby.
The
Your
interview is
baby.
at an end. Your
My
marbles.
baby.
You lost your
Our
marbles.
baby.
You've lost your marbles. Leave me be. Let me go.
There's
Let
a
me go.
baby and it belongs to us.
No.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
On America.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Is that what we're talking about? Or are you and Bob having sexual problems?
John, for heaven's sakes.
Of course. I should have guessed it a long time ago. Please don't worry. You know, this happens to so many couples in your situation all the time.
I don't want to talk about it.
Since when did you become squeamish about sex?
I'm not squeamish about sex.
Well, good. Fine. Then why do you say we just analyze this thing right down to nothing at all?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Why not? You do want to get back to normal sexual activity, don't
This,
you?
my friend, is not going to do that. Trust me.
Trust me, it will. I go through this with my patients all the time. It always works.
I'm not having this conversation with you.
And why not? I'm your physician.
You're also my ex-husband.
Is that what's bothering you? Who better to talk to these things about? Well, let's just review what happens to you when you have sex.
No,
You get
let's
very
not.
excited during foreplay. Your heart rate starts high, and that can be frightening. But don't you know that there have been many studies done that demonstrate that even in extreme cases, there is no danger to the heart, even in cases of orgasm. I guess orgasm is what you're worried about, isn't it?
Will you stop?
This material is very convincing. I'd be glad to show it to you if you like.
I don't want to see any material. I don't want to talk about this. I want you to forget I ever said that I was frightened. I'm not. I have no problems. None. End of conversation.
Is Bob having a problem? He's a doctor. I find that hard to believe. Would you like me to talk to him?
No.
Would you like to see a counselor?
I don't want to see anybody. I just want to stop this conversation. Do you have any idea how wildly inappropriate this is?
Why?
Why? Because you and I...
What is it?
Do you realize you are the only person in the world who would ever suggest talking to your ex-wife's current husband about their love life?
Well, I'm just trying to be helpful.
I know. I know.
You know what? I just had this image of the look on Bob's face when I try to tell him the facts of life.
Well, hello.
What did you say?
You heard me.
You're taking his side?
Well, did you think I'd take yours ever for any reason?
Haven't you been listening, Samantha? He just helped me scam your sister. After all the promises, after all the misery he's caused you, he's still doing the same old thing.
Well, that's what you say.
Check it out for yourself. Ask Lucinda.
She doesn't want to check it out. She doesn't have to. You lose. You came here to stir up trouble, and you didn't do it.
Is he right? Are you really going to take him back?
He's still my husband.
Yeah, well, he was still your husband when he was embezzling with Umberto Mazzoni. Have you forgotten that? Have you forgotten what he's done to you?
I want you to go now.
I don't believe this.
Would you like me to show you the door? I'd certainly oblige.
You know what, Kirk? I wouldn't start celebrating just yet. Because I got a funny feeling it's not over for you. Not yet.
Thank you for standing by me. I'm glad you saw that she was wrong. And you know what? You won't be sorry, because I'm gonna make it up to you. I swear, you will not be sorry.
You've already said that.
I can't believe it's finally over.
What's over?
Us not being us. I've convinced you, haven't I?
You haven't convinced me of anything yet.
But I thought...
I told you, Kirk. I want more. I need proof that you killed Diego. Now, the question is, do you have any proof to give?
No, don't struggle. Don't struggle. Now, listen. I sympathize with you, Lucinda. You thought your secret was safe for 30 years. I know this has been a shock.
Would you let go of me, please?
This is ridiculous. This is the most hideous thing I've ever heard.
Lucinda, I think we just have to simply have to face this thing just like two adults.
I don't know what you're trying to pull.
I'm simply stating a fact. I'm stating facts, Lucinda.
There are no facts. There's no facts about anything in the whole relationship except the fact that I regretted it and I felt bad about it for a while. No, it was longer than that. It was a long time, actually. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. And I think I loved Martin, and then I ended up thrashing around in your bed doing all those things. Yucky, yuck.
Now, is that any way to talk about the father of your child?
Don't say that.
The child, as you tried to pretend, belonged to Martin Guest.
Stop that.
Now, wait a minute.
No.
And you knew all along it was a Stenbeck.
What is your problem? Why is your need to tarnish Martin's poor name? Martin and I had no progeny. We had no children together.
But you and I did.
No, you're mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken. You and I had a baby. You and I had a baby, and you delivered that baby at 11:03 p.m. exactly on a stormy night in February. I know, Lucinda. I know because I was there.